Son, son, furthermore, I must relate this information to you is that life is about respect. You give respect to receive respect. Everybody not going to be on your time. Everybody not going to be respectful, but as long as you're respectful to yourself. Also, when I was saying about me and your mother being from two different worlds, we got two different ways of perceiving and seeing things. I'm going to tell you to eat to live because without your health, you can't have any wealth. If you get out here and you become sickly because of what you're putting in your system, it's going to stop you from being prosperous or being at your highest possibility of activities to do what you have to do for yourself and for your children in the future. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is that, your friends, they may love you, care for you in their type of way, but you got to be an individual. Just because your friends may be drinking and drugging and womanizing and maybe even committing crimes, you got to realize that people that start off in these type of directions, a lot of times you see them out on the street right now in the day. They homeless, they talking to themselves, they done burnt their bridges, they 30, 40 years old, still living with their mothers because they have made error in their life and for some reason they haven't been able to pivot and get themselves back together. And I'm gonna tell you the reason. It's not for some reason. Most of them is because they have vices. That's addictions. As far as drugs and alcohol, even if it's marijuana, people try to justify marijuana. Marijuana is known to have a procrastinating effect on many. And now, if you have certain jobs, if you get a dirty yawn, if your job requires you to take yours, you go on probation and even possibly can lose your job. Some jobs require a urine before you even get the job. And a lot of people can't even get jobs because their addiction has more strength over their willpower because they submit to their vice or drug of choice. And when you get to start to working and stuff, remember this: people on your job, they're not your friend. They're your co-workers. You may develop the rapport with someone and things of that nature, but always remember, you got to pay attention to them. You got to pay attention how they interact with others. And then you can make your assessment. And this is a little bit of advice about a woman that you may choose. If your woman doesn't have respect for her mother or her father, she's not the one for you. Because you know what? If she doesn't respect her mother and her father, she doesn't respect God. She doesn't respect herself. And how's she going to have respect for you? It's a lot of people down here, they got a lot of psychological issues. And the thing about it is that everybody has some type of issues, but some people issues are more severe than others. Listen to your pops. This place, the planet Earth, is actually a hospital for spiritually ill spiritual beings. We had some type of illness that have us coming through this trials and tribulation of this matrix to make our way back to the think self or to the most high. I'm gonna leave this right here and I'm gonna get back up with you. I love you, son.